She is perfectly sound. We did a full dental. She did have a bad tooth. We removed it.
Oh,
so
okay.
Everything is fine on her.
And she'll start gaining like crazy.
Yeah. So that's why she's
Hi, darling. Well, you are sweet, aren't you? Hi, baby. Your feet look like you wore them out good, didn't it, honey? She's big enough for me. Not that I'm tall. Hi, baby girl. How are you about your butt? Huh? Are you a pretty good girl? You're a very good girl. Look at that. No pressure. Thank you. Hey, let's try one more time. Pick it up. That's a good girl. Look at you. I bet you'd like to go outside the gate, huh? Down the trails. Think that'd be fun? Oh, what a pretty girl.
I'm getting baby ready. We're going to put a saddle on her, kind of walk her around, show the adopters that she is pretty much kid broke. She's very smooth. She's very gentle. So hopefully baby gets a home. That's her top speed. And that's all she'll do. Come on, baby.
What happened, honey? She says, get me out of here. She's about perfect. She looks perfect. What a good girl you are, baby. Yep, should be perfect. Hi, baby.
Have you decided on adopting baby?
I'm adopting this baby. This is my new baby.
Hi.
This is my new baby, aren't you, sweetheart? She's no treats, really.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
She's so darn cute. Okay. And
She is a good horse.
She's good. Oops. Okay. There we go. Baby's going to a new home. I've adopted my first horse from Horse Plus. And she won't be the last because she's nice.
So what brought you here today and who did you end up adopting?
Well, what brought me is I've been watching the YouTube little videos with the horses that they've been getting. And I've been watching them even get off the trailer, and I keep thinking, that looks like a nice horse. These horses, there's the ones that people didn't take care of or have bad legs. But too many look nice. I used to work on a horse farm, so I'm pretty up to date on what looks good. And so we said, let's go. My daughter-in-law that lives with us, she's in love with our horses. And we thought, well, she can't really ride our horses. They're a little bit too advanced for her. So we came down and found a broke-to-death little quarter horse that would fit her perfectly. And we came and got him. We're picking him up this evening. But because we saw him on YouTube playing on the computer.
Well, we want to appreciate you guys and thank you for coming and adopting baby.
All right, and thank you for coming with us to get baby.
There they go. They'll be back this evening, or I think she said one of her friends may be picking up baby this evening, but if it's them or their friend, whoever it is, they're going to be picking up baby this evening. So exciting. Did you just get adopted? Huh, baby? Yeah. It's so exciting. You're going to be very spoiled. The next adopters.
There's Spartacus.
The Spartacus.
Hi,
What is he?
baby.
Is he a quarter or no?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Hey, pretty boy. He is rideable. He is
I'm gonna miss him every day.
gated, but
Every single day of my life, I'm gonna miss him.
Well, he's about to have over 100 acres to run and play with other two. He already has 2 horses over there. They're huge Tennessee walking horses.
One of the best horses that ever came.
Oh.
You love it.
Will you eat him?
He'll cuddle you all day if you want him to.
Sweet boy. Gosh, I just love how short he is.
Right now, we have some adopters here, so we're going to do a quick ride just to see if they matches with their skill level and everything, and hopefully one of these boys or both of these boys find a good home.
He wants a tall horse because he doesn't want to look goofy, you know. And he wants a horse that has at least just a tad pep in his step, to where, like, when we go riding, he can kind of have some fun. I'm interested in a smooth sailing, slow walking horse. Mr. Dustin.
Yeah, he's very smooth. Sounds good.
A little more calm.
So, have we decided on adopting Spartacus today? Spartacus found a home. Yep. Yay.
Gotta get that booty clean. They have some really cute, fashionable stuff.
Well, this is mine.
Oh.
So.
No, we're not stopping everywhere. Come on. Come on. He's like, no. Have you had him going before?
He trotted.
Very much was like, eh.
Now they're covered in
He's
dirt.
like, yeah, I had to put somebody to work.
These boots were black. Oh, look at him.
Real trooper, Haley. Oh, there we go. You can learn some back step. Okay, all right. There we go. Nice. Man, you're doing so good. He's pretty good about obstacle courses, I'm guessing.
He said, yeah.
Good boy.
Dustin found a home. Dustin's going home. And Spartacus.
Haley's taking their picture, their adoption picture. Spartacus and Dustin together. Here goes Spartacus. He's being loaded up. Good boy. And then next is Dustin. Oh, okay, they're all loaded up. They officially have found their forever home.
You guys are loaded?
They walked on Spartacus and Dustin. All of their paperwork is in the clear folders. It has their complete medical records. Everything we've done to them while they've been here is in there.
I really want to do it really loud. Hopefully he don't get scared.
Perfect.
My name is Megan. I'm here because this is actually my first horse. I've had horses when I was younger, but I've never had a horse since I'm an adult now. So I got a horse, and my husband got a horse as well. We got Dustin and Spartacus. I wanted kind of like a slow trail ride. You can just hop on whenever and just ride him. So that's who I got. And he wanted something a little taller or something so he didn't look so lanky on. And he wanted just a little pep in his step. So we got Spartacus. I know Horse Plus just because I work with them, because I'm the owner of the HorseHumane Society in town. So these guys are amazing. I love partnering with them. They're awesome. So these are definitely the people I trust to get a horse from.
There they go. Bye, Dustin. Bye, Spartacus. So baby's transporters are here, and so Emily's about to load her up for them. and she'll be on her way to her new forever home. Good girl. All loaded up. Ryan's gonna ride Xander for Haley.
This is riding evaluation. I don't fit, and then we realized there was a tooth, so I switched up a bit. I got a snaffle copper bit, so it kind of lubricates the snaffle a little bit more, so it's easier for it to slide. Like I said, it's more riding, it's more exercise. Hi, Xander. You look very handsome up there. Also can you back him up?
Good boy.
So, have you guys decided on adopting Xander today? We did. Slip and slide, found a home.
What kind of made y'all make that decision?
Mostly his nice, quiet personality.
Yeah. He's a good boy. Got it.
Yeah, go away.
Then he gets to move to the Found Love wall.
So awesome.
There goes Xander. He's off to his forever home.
So today I am here to adopt a horse. About 3 months ago, Caitlin and I had to say goodbye to a horse that she grew up with, and it was just a huge hit for the both of us. It's been pretty depressing out at our little farm ever since we had to say goodbye to that mare. And a couple months ago in the buyout, another mare came through, and it reminded her so much of the horse that she lost. And I got the appointment set up today to go ahead and come and pick her up and bring her back home. And we're hoping that this horse can help heal a couple hearts.
So I know when I adopted Paulo that I said that me and Corey were done. However, a few weeks after that, I actually lost my heart horse, Annabelle. She meant a lot to me. Actually, more than a lot. She was like my human child, but in horse form. So I told myself that I wasn't going to replace her in the pasture. However, I've been struggling a lot with her loss. And every day I would come to work, and if I was really, really sad, there was a specific horse that I would go cuddle, and she would allow me to cuddle her for as long as I wanted to on the clock. But horse cuddling is fine here. Well, her name is Jody, and I wasn't going to adopt her because I wanted her to get a little girl. However, the vets found some bony changes in her hoofs, which made her a pasture pet. So she cannot be ridden. That also makes her perfect for me because I am a sucker for a pasture pet. So today, me and Corey will be taking home Jody, and she will be my new heart horse.
Okay, here we go. Jody's going to her forever home. Haley doing the adoption photo. Beautiful.
And Corey alone.
There she goes. Jody to her forever home. And then Corey will also be transporting Cherokee for Emily. So now Cherokee goes in, and he has his forever home. And they also will be taking Mildred. Yay! Mildred's got a home. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Let's go, Caitlin.
There she goes. All right, there goes Cherokee as Corey transports him for Emily, and then, of course, Jody to her forever home with Corey and Caitlin.
His birthday, we forgot it during staff meeting. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lynn. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Funny story real quick. So on me down the hallway, he goes and he gives me the card, but he gives it to me upside down. And I said, am I supposed to hold this upside down? And he snatches it back to me. He said, oh, you signed it already. And he's like, oh yeah, you signed it already. And I was like, I think it's my birthday card.
I made it to the office and we were able to sing happy birthday to Lynn. And if you didn't catch it, she was talking about Justin. He went to go hand her birthday card on accident because he thought she needed to sign it and he didn't realize, like, oh yeah, that's Lynn. So that was kind of a funny story. So, okay, Elijah's working on Baron right now, trimming his hooves. Your front hooves are already done, buddy. They look so good. Good boy. He's working on his back hooves now. What a good boy. He's being so good. Okay, so Baron is all done, and now Elijah's going to be working on Star, and she's doing really good right now.
She let me catch her. She eventually just let me walk right up to her. Do you have nasal discharge? A little bit. Sorry.
So we have our adopters here. They're very interested in Barney. So we're just going to go ahead and pull him into the round pen, have Ryan ride him around a little bit, kind of show him how far Barney has come, and hopefully it goes well.
Okay, we're ready. Good baby.
The bolt at the beginning, but
So have you decided on adopting Barney today?
Yeah, we'll do that today.
Okay. You can head on inside, normal process. Get your paperwork ready. Okay. They have agreed to take Barney, so hopefully he will go on and get the good training he needs to become a very good therapy horse. And I'm just glad to see that Barney, who has been here since February, finally find his forever home. He came to us in very poor condition. His body score was around a 2, I believe, and right now he filled out very nicely. Ryan did put in a lot of work with him this past week, and I'm just very surprised that we're finally able to get Barney out and into a good home that he deserves.
Have you seen the original picture of him?
Yeah, she showed it to me.
He is now on the Found Love wall. Yay!
My name is Deborah. I came here to Horse Plus to adopt a horse. This is my 3rd or 4th time over here. For every horse we have gotten have been just fantastic. We haven't had any problems whatsoever. We work with people with therapeutic on horseback, and they've been just perfect for our program. We do a lot of flags, and every horse that we have gotten from over here have been perfect with flags. So I really love Horse Plus. We adopted Andy, Dora, Vanessa, Jeffro, and Jazzy.
Aw. Well, thank you guys for coming. We're so excited for Barney. Like, he has come a long way. So, we're excited for you guys. Okay, they're backing up the truck and they're going to load Barney up. Also, they bought a saddle from us. So, they have a brand new saddle in the back for Barney. Keith is also filming for the members video. But here comes Barney. About to load him up.
No, we gotta put it in his face. Oh, yeah.
You can do it, buddy. It's okay.
You're doing great.
You're doing so good.
Good boy. What a good boy. Bye, Barney. He's off to his forever home. Now it looks like Keith is working on something to do with probably the water line. Let's go see what he's doing. Is there another busted water line?
Yep.
Oh no.
This plug or cap and stuff was on there, and somebody's probably got close to the fence line with a tractor, or we got some heavy trucks that go up and down here every once in a while. They probably got close and it popped loose, so we'll go get the glue and glue it back together.
Keith went and got this glue, the clear PVC cement, and he went ahead and put it on this PVC, and now he's just waiting for it to dry, for the glue to dry, and then he'll cover it back up. Okay, just kidding. It's got a crack in it. So that's why it's leaking. Oh boy. Okay. Well, this isn't great. But yeah, you can see it filling up with water. He went to go shut it off just now, but it's got a crack in the T part of the PVC. So he's gonna, hopefully he can find the right part to this and get it fixed. All fixed. I don't see anything. The water's on. No more leak. So it's all fixed.
There it is. It's all fixed now. Some dirty tools and parts laying around, and we'll get her buried back up and clean everything up. So.
Well, it's all finished, and Keith is going to cover it all back up with the dirt / mud. So we're gonna leave him to it. Okay, this is what the new intake, climate controlled intake barn looks like right now. We've got the concrete poured for the side part of the new barn, and it looks so great. Wow. Here's a view from the other side, but here it is. Concrete's all done. Literally almost there. Just have to put the side shed up, and it'll be done and ready for our buyouts. Hey Lynn.
Hey.
So a lot of people have been wondering like how our adoption process works, and I thought maybe you could explain that.
Okay, well first you start by going to our website, which is horseplus.org, and you look and you see if you see something that you might like, or if you're just interested. You go to adopt and you fill out an application. Once we get your application, we call your personal reference, and we also call your vet reference, and we just check in with them on how you are, things like that. Also, one thing I want to go back a step and say is that for us to get to that process, we have to get your application and we have to have your photos. So make sure you get those photos in, and that will come in a separate link to us. But yeah, then we go ahead with your processing your application. We also, look up, like sometimes we have to do Google Maps because we want to look up and make sure that, you are who you say you are. and look at the property and fencing and things like that outside the pictures that you have already sent us. Once we get everything cleared and, everything is okay, then we'll go ahead and send you an email. And once you get that email, the email will tell you to get in contact with us to set up a time for you to come. And once you email us after that, then we will set up a time and we will have you come out here. Now, just want to reiterate this. Because you have picked a specific horse or animal does not guarantee that you will get that animal. Unfortunately, sometimes it happens where the animal might end up being sick, or maybe someone has already had an application in before you and they ended up with that animal that you wanted. Another thing that I would like to point out is that we do our best to make sure that the person is the right fit. We would never want an animal to go to the wrong person. So that's basically the whole process of adopting with us.
Awesome. And then those photos you were talking about, what are the photos?
Okay, so the photos are, we want to see how your other animals are. We want to see your property. We want to see the fencing. We need to have pictures of shelter. Now, the shelter doesn't mean that you have to have a massive barn or anything, but just something so they can get out of the rain. It could be you have big trees that they're able to just, get some shade in the sun, things like that. We just want to make sure that the horse will be properly taken care of and have a good place to stay.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Lynn.
You're welcome.
Some of you wanted to see Barney's before and after photo. It was posted on Facebook, but we'll post it on here for you guys, and we'll put that on right now. I'm so happy that Barney found a home yesterday. That's awesome. So I wanted to show you guys this. This is Pilgrim now. His name is now Champion. Lynn posted it yesterday. We try to encourage our adopters to send updates, and this is our update on Pilgrim, who is now named Champion. And then, Garfield. Garfield's visiting. I will have Macy pull up a before photo of what he looked like when he came to us. And we did rescue him from auction. But, we'll pull that up right now, and you guys can see a before and after of him, just like Barney. Okay, guys, we're up here in quarantine. We have the horses, the reservation horses that we got in a while back with the diphtheria cases. They're taking extra precaution up here. They need to run blood samples and nasal swabs, and then check their respiratory systems, make sure they're doing well. But I'm going to stay back here because I don't need to get any closer. Dr. Gina and Dr. Lydia have already had their vaccination against it, but I have not, so I'm staying back. This is the second horse. They had one earlier and already did that, and they think it was the mare that had the aborted fetus, so. Give a little pat, pat, pat. There we go. Almost. And again, these guys are pretty feral. They're not halter trained or anything. There you go.
I'm sorry. $101.22550.
Okay, she has, her temperature is 101. And she's got the blood.
Yeah.
They're checking to see real quick. There is a wound they're looking
I
at.
don't see blood. But it's coming from her mouth. Yeah.
I think she hit her mouth. Okay, so this is Narbona.
It's G2442.
Okay, she's doing the nasal swab on Narbona.
Oh, no biting, man.
Uh-oh.
Man, I can't really access her nostrils at all. Can you get to the side if I just go like this?
She tried to bite.
I can open the side. I do worry that she's gonna come through. Yeah. Okay, I gotta set this swab down and come back with the other one.
The first nasal swab is done, so they're going in for the second one.
Do you want to listen to her? I think that would be great. I gotta label these tubes real fast. No worries.
Her lungs are sounding pretty normal, Dr. Olivia said. And again, this is
I'm
Nirvana.
actually gonna untie this halter.
And then Haley's also joined us. She's done with her lunch break, so
She feels like
she's with us now. This is how you spell it.
Sorry, yeah.
Nirvana. There she goes. Okay, they're getting ready for the next one. Haley's here. She's got her booties on, her mask, and her face shield too. So, and if my voice sounds muffled, it's because I have a mask on too. There you go. Good job. Okay, nasal swab for this one.
Hi, baby.
2 of them.
Pretty good. This is another sample. Okay. Hi, Waffles.
Okay, well, they've got the second swab done. They're going to ultrasound her lungs. There you go.
100.6. 4797. This horse is a diver.
Uh-oh. This one's got pretty bad nasal discharge, she said. And then the temperature of this one was 100.6, I think. So now they're getting halter, lead rope on, so that they can effectively draw blood, things like that.
Perfect. Good job, Dr. Gina.
So while the vets are doing that, I just wanted to come say hi to Waffles. Hi, Waffles. I think today makes a week since he's been with us. Hi, buddy. I came out the other day and I was just walking, taking photos, and he had some sticky burrs, some cockaburs in his mane and everything, so I decided to take those out. There's still a few left. I need to take those out, but hopefully he feels slightly better, but still needs lots of groceries, but it'll take time. This little guy's got a temperature of like 105.
It looked like he might have ventral edema, but I wasn't sure. He's burning up. All right, we need to save blood for a CBC on this one too. Okay, I'll have 3. Well, you have 2 in your pocket, so I'll just leave it next to them. We can put them out. Let's try right here.
Poor guy.
Yeah. There's at least one in there. That should be fine. Okay. Filters. Inspiratory and expiratory squeezes with a squeak at the end of, or at the beginning of inspiration. Okay.
Okay, we've got them all loaded up, and then they're going to head back to their pasture.
We are up here in queue. It's not an intake day. We had to run back through that one group that we got transferred from another organization that asked us for our help that came in that were pretty sick. So we had a discussion this morning with the CDC, and they gave us some follow-up of things that they want us to send in. So that's what we were doing, is we were collecting those samples to re-verify if they're getting better, worse, staying the same. They also look sick in some form of capacity.
And they're very challenging patients because they have never been touched and people are terrifying. So
yeah,
it took us a very long time to do a very few clinically simple tests, but it needed to be done and nobody got hurt. Got a little dicey at a couple points today, but thankfully Haley and Dr. Gina and I, nobody got hurt. So now we have to decontaminate ourselves in this whole area. CDC does feel really comfortable with our biosecurity protocols, which is great. We've been working really closely with them, and this is not an organism that's ever been documented to go from a horse to another horse, or even from a horse to a human. But because this horse got this bacterial infection directly from a human, they're concerned about the human public health risk. So we're being really careful and following every single thing that CDC is recommending and public health is recommending. And Dr. Gina and I got our vaccine boosters. Both of us had diphtheria vaccines before, but just to be on the safe side, we got those boosters and feel really comfortable from that perspective working with this group of horses. But it was a stressful day for them. We know one mare lost a foal recently, and it's always a concern to cause additional stress to sick animals. But in this case, CDC is trying to track down the origin of this case and really needed those answers. So we were happy to comply with those requests, and took us all morning. But we were able to get what we needed to done. So now we just got to clean up and head back down.
There's two different forms of diphtheria. There's a toxin forming and a non-toxin forming, and we were hoping this would not be the first one, but it is the toxin forming one, which can cause pretty serious disease in people, which is why we're taking all of the precautions.
Yeah, they were like, it's probably not. We hardly ever see this. And then they were like, it is worst case scenario. But thankfully, we just acted like it was worst case scenario from day one.
Yeah.
So
better safe than sorry.
That's right.
Okay, what they're going to do is they're going to use chlorhexidine to spray off everything, get it disinfected, and Dr. Lydia is also doing some cleaning. So we're checking in on Honey. She's limping this morning. Not sure why.
What did you do?
Hey, Caitlin. So what are you doing right now?
I am going to give Honey hay. However, whenever I walked over here, Honey is extremely lame on her left front. I have Dr. Gina coming, and Haley's going to come catch her, but Honey's definitely very uncomfortable this morning, poor baby. She's been through enough, let alone being lame. It looks like she's hurt her hoof. She won't put her hoof down at all. So hopefully it's something easy, maybe an abscess. We can fix an abscess easily. So my heart breaks for poor little Honey. She's been through enough. So hopefully we can get this fixed fast because she's supposed to be going home soon with Nancy because they're best friends.
What's going on, Honey? Caitlin's taking a look at her hoof right now. Haley has Honey, and they're going to see if there's anything wrong with her foot.
I have Dorm and I don't know, she's probably gonna hate me. But
Yeah, it looks like an abscess. Like, her hoof is like really bad looking.
Okay, they're going to sedate Honey. Could possibly be a puncture hole or an abscess that they found. So they're going to give her some Dorm, I believe, and take some radiographs and see what they can do.
You pooped 4 times.
right now they're going to give her some sedation, or I gave her sedation. They're going to give her some pain management, some NSAIDs, and then, which she got. So now we're going to get the radiograph equipment and take a radiograph of that left front. When Caitlin was picking it out, she said there's a really deep tract at the point of the frog, and that's right over where the navicular bursa sits. So we're just going to make sure nothing's communicating with the joint or a bursa, and then go from there. You got it? You okay? It's not great. Why are you twisting your foot in a weird direction? You might have to hold one hand up right here and then put the plate. I wonder. Let's see. Let me see if I can get a lateral. I'm going to try my best. Yeah, her coffin bone definitely doesn't line up with the dorsal hoof wall for sure. So this is her left front, the one that's affected. And there's quite a bit of changes in the coffin bone. This, I think, is just the way her hoof is like curling under because it's club hoofy. There is normally like a little dish in the coffin bone that should be there, but this is a lot of lucency changes to the coffin bone itself. If we look at her right front, and you can see that that bone looks quite a bit different. So there's quite a bit of changes in the bone itself of the coffin bone, or the P3.
That's her abnormal one.
Yeah. The combination of her conformation is kind of predisposing her to having coffin bone problems. We gave her NSAIDs for pain management, and she's a little sedated. We could wrap her foot.
Is that a gas track right there? That's the way her club. Or is that just the way her foot is?
It is gas, but I think it's trapped on the outside, because if we look at the other views, you don't see it. Like this lateral view, you don't see a gas tract going in there, so I think it's like caught back here in her heel bulbs. But yeah.
This is not weight bearing, but it looks like she might eventually, her coffin bone might try to grow out the front of her.
There is rotation because of the way her club foots are growing, so she would need some pretty severe farrier care to correct that angle. But yeah, her ankles are off on both of her front feet because of her club hoof. We can pain management and see how she does. Try and keep her foot clean. But if we can't manage her pain, I think we'll probably have a discussion about that. But she's small, so she has that going for her. She's not super, super heavy like a draft, but bless you. Thank you. So I guess we can try wrapping her with a poultice. I don't know if it'll pull anything out, but we can try.
Oh, honey. Poor girl. Okay, they're getting stuff to wrap her foot, and then we have little Walter out. Hi, Walter. Oh, where are you going? Okay. And are you gonna hop over? He's like, I want to play. Let's play. A cat in your hoodie.
He said not going.
Oh, yeah. He crawled out really fast.
Where are you going?
He said anywhere and everywhere.
Don't do it.
You're so cutie. Okay, going back. Getting some vet wrap. Okay.
I know. Feels weird. Here, I can hold the foot if you want to wrap it. It's getting all over my hand. It's gross. Yeah. I have scissors in my pocket. I usually start and just kind of figure eight it over and then wrap it 2 or 3 times and let it be. Yeah. Because the toe is the part that's going to get worn out the most on her. Beautiful. You're beautiful.
Get bottom of foot.
Yeah.
Give me bottom of foot.
No personal space in vet med.
Okay, so we've got the wrap on.
Yes, so Honey has a poultice pad on. It's like an Animal Intex pad, is a name brand. This is an off brand, but it does the same thing where it's supposed to draw out. bad things in the foot. Unfortunately, because she's club hooved and up on her toes, it's only like for the sole of the foot. So since she's not bearing all of her full weight on a normal plane of the sole, I don't know how well it's going to draw it out, but we're going to try. It's supposed to stay on until it falls off. Some people like to change bandages every 2 to 3 days, but these are designed to be a wet to dry, and as soon as they dry and pull everything they're supposed to, then they're supposed to fall off. It depends on how much she wears the bandage. So if she really wears it down and it falls off before it's supposed to, we'll reapply another one, kind of a thing. She does have a really deep tract. On radiographs, we can't see an obvious trail into the coffin joint, but her coffin bone does look abnormal from left to right. We took rads of the right just to compare her normal foot to her abnormal foot as far as like the pain goes. But if that tract is communicating with the coffin bone, the coffin joint, then there is a chance that whatever she has could progress up the suspensory apparatus. So we have to be careful with what we soak her foot or pack it with, because if it's something that's going to be chondrotoxic or toxic to bone or something like that, it could make things worse. So we don't want to completely destroy her suspensory apparatus because that would be catastrophic for her. But so we're going to manage it as minimally as we can to try and avoid that and making the situation worse. But if we can't control her pain, then we might have to see if there's something else maybe Dr. Lydia can think of that we could do for her. But right now she's got pain management on board. She's a little sedated and she's got the wrap on. So hoping for the best for Honey, but so we'll see.
Right now the vets are giving Zora some oral pain meds because during her training session, her saddle tipped to the side and her back leg got caught in the stirrup. So she kind of twisted up and fell over herself. So the vets are just double checking to make sure everything's okay and she doesn't have any tears or breaks. So right now she looks just a little sore. So hopefully she's going to be okay and soon be ready for training again.
When I went to lunch, I got a message saying that they would probably want me to come look at her. When I got back, apparently during her training session, the saddle had come loose, I believe, and in a way that when she moved, she was able to get her foot through one of the stirrups, and she was able to get it out safely, and then she kind of spooked, I guess, at the whole situation and got her right foot stuck. It looks like it's just soft tissue. I don't think there's any bony components or anything majorly traumatic. She's just mostly wound up and afraid based on that situation. So we were trying to take it easy since the gentlers really don't want to have a lot of involvement with the vet part of poking things because we don't want her to have a negative association with the gentlers and her. So we just tried to take it slow. I gave her some sedation. I had to go IM because she just was not trusting me enough to get to her vein, and I didn't want to push her too hard after everything that she'd been through. So she had some sedation, and then if you see my fingers, I was trying to get the bute powder. I was going to give her IV Banamine, but again, she was not trusting enough to let me do that, and I really didn't want to push her too hard after what she'd just been through. So we tried to do that, and she still didn't really trust me to get near her face. She let me pet her afterwards, but not her face. And so Haley was able to get it on some treats and get her to eat the treats. So trying to positive reinforce human interaction with her, and less is more kind of a thing. So now you can see the dorm is kicking in. And she's relaxing, which is good because we want her to feel like she's not being attacked as a prey animal or anything like that. So it's probably boring to watch, but it's important for training and positive reinforcement purposes.
So Mari and Haley are going to clean out the tack room and get everything organized. So I'm going to show you guys this. I'll probably put it in a time lapse, but they're emptying it out and cleaning everything. we got all this washed off and dried. Haley was called off to somewhere, so she had to go do something else. But yeah, we got all this cleaned and dried, and then they're gonna put the shelf and all this back together here in a little while. So we moved everything out of the way so that the alleyway is cleared. But we still got a lot of organizing to do, so I don't know if they're gonna continue maybe on Monday. That about wraps it up for me today, guys. I'm just gonna end the vlog here. I thought you might like this beautiful sunset, even though the clouds are blocking it. It's really pretty. But yeah, we had a great adoption week, and we appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you all on Monday.